Welcome and congratulations on your decision to join the residential cleaning industry. Whether you are joining as a new hire, returning, or transitioning to a company, or retraining with your current employer, you should take pride in your decision to become a member of one of the fastest growing industries in the world, the residential cleaning industry. We are excited that you will be joining us in this rapidly growing business. You are a vital part of the industry and an important element to the success of the company you have just joined. The residential cleaning industry has changed a lot over the past 30 years. Just as technology has accelerated how much we communicate and do business on a day-to-day basis, the residential cleaning service industry has gone from the individual or live-in help to coordinated multi-person cleaning teams who, when properly trained, can be in and out of a home within an hour. Thanks to innovative research and development from industry professionals, we have become much more efficient and effective. Two of the more dynamic changes in the last 30 years have been speed cleaning systems and the development of microfiber rags. In the following series of training videos, we will provide you with a systematic process for cleaning that will transform you from a person who cleans houses to a professional home cleaning technician. We will be incorporating the latest innovations of the industry into this process to show you how to use all the latest tools to your fullest advantage. Professionally cleaning a home is more than just leaving it spotless. Before we begin this segment, we'll introduce you to some of what a professional home cleaner needs to know about house cleaning before they ever pick up a rag. The 5 areas that will be covered in this module are dress, rules in the home, cleaning supplies and equipment, preparing to enter the client's home, and entering the home. Dress. Presentation is crucial to our industry. The way you present yourself represents not only the company that you are working for, but who you are as well. You want to look professional from head to toe at all times. Hair should be well groomed, pulled back if it's long. Wear only a minimum amount of jewelry so as to avoid catching or scratching anything accidentally. Many companies have set uniform or dress codes. If your company provides a uniform or logo t-shirt, it must be worn every day. This not only ensures you are identifiable to the client, it also reinforces the professionalism of your company and the team concept that is important to this process. If there is no formal company apparel, wear a plain t-shirt. If your company allows shorts, they should not be more than 6 inches above the knee. Any pants, slacks, or capris should not be sweatpants. The shorts or slacks must have 2 pockets in the back. Shoes must be closed-toed and non-slip. White is best. Black may be worn as long as they do not leave black marks on the floor. Another important part of your uniform will be a name tag. Many companies require that you wear a name tag each day so that the client will know exactly who is in their home. Your apron is the final piece to complete your work uniform. The apron allows you to have all of your mandatory cleaning tools at your fingertips. Aprons vary in style, texture, and size of apron and pockets. Most professional cleaners prefer the half apron. Our aprons have 3 large pockets. The large pockets make the items in the pocket easily accessible and easy to put back. Now, what do you need in your apron? First, you'll need a tile brush that will be used for detail cleaning. This tool is great for getting around fixtures and into grooves. You will need a razor blade scraper with a clean razor blade. This tool is very handy when removing wax from tabletops and mirrors or cleaning oven door windows. Always keep this blade new and fresh. Any rust or deterioration of the razor blade could cause significant damage and scratches when you are using this tool, defeating the purpose of its use. Place a feather duster in one of your back pockets and a whisk broom in the other pocket. You will see the use of both of these items as we demonstrate the cleaning. Your cleaning apron should always be prepared, and you will put it on after arriving at the client's home. To give a favorable and professional first impression to the client, this is exactly the way you should look when the client meets you for the first time and each and every time you go to clean their home. Procedural rules and policies for cleaning in homes. Rule number 1, personal cell phone usage. Personal cell phones must be left in the car while cleaning a client's home. There should be no personal business done while in the client's home. We do understand that personal emergencies can and will occur. However, in such cases, it is important that you communicate with your supervisor as quickly as possible to get your situation resolved. Communication between the office staff and the cleaning teams is crucial to successful operation. For this purpose, you may be issued a company cell phone. If you are issued a cell phone, it is important that it is accessible to you at all times during the scheduled day. This will minimize frustrations between management and employees regarding scheduling and resource changes needed throughout the working day. Your company takes scheduling changes all day long. Clients' needs and schedules change on a daily basis, so the company needs to be in a position to react positively and effectively to those changes to stay on track. There may already be enough stress in the client's home without our showing up after they have called to cancel their cleaning. One of the great benefits we provide to our clients is stress reduction. Clear, organized communication and execution is how we reduce stress for our clients. Rule number 2. Do not turn on or turn off any TV, computer, or stereo equipment. Any electronic devices at the client's home should never be turned on or off. Leave these items exactly as you found them when you arrived at the home. Your client will have different routines and different reasons for usage of their appliances. It is always best not to interrupt or interfere with anything that may be in progress in the home while you are cleaning. The last thing you want to have happen after doing a great job cleaning is to hear about the complaint your customer service manager received about a missed program. The impact of that action could easily cost your company a great client. Please do not touch clients' equipment other than to clean it. We will discuss the cleaning of equipment in another section. Do not let appliances be a distraction. Your focus should be strictly on the job at hand, cleaning. Your job requires as much attention to detail as many other important service industry jobs, such as a grocery store clerk, bank tellers, and head chefs. They cannot talk on their cell phones or watch TV while they are working, and neither can you. Rule number 3. No consuming or taking clients' beverages, food, snacks, candy, anything. Clients' food, candy, snacks, beverages, anything they own cannot be taken or consumed on the premises unless a note was left by the customer telling you to help yourself to sodas or cookies or something. If the client is home, she may also offer you something. By all means, feel free to accept it. The customer will be complimented if you do. If, however, there is no note and the client says nothing, then you cannot take anything or consume it on the premises. A perfect example of the repercussions of this action is the time we cleaned the home of a woman who had a dish of individually wrapped caramel candies in her kitchen, the kind that come in a large bag. Our kitchen cleaner must have thought that helping herself to 4 of these certainly would not make a difference. After all, there was a full dish of them. You could not tell that 4 were missing. When the client got home that night to make exactly 8 caramel-covered apples for her daughter's party, there were only enough candies to cover 7 apples. The client had counted the caramels before she went to work that morning to be sure that she did not have to stop at the store on her way home. Rule number 4. No material items are to be taken from a customer's home, including from trash. It seems obvious that we would not need to tell you to never take anything from a client's home. But some areas are not so black and white as an obvious theft would be. When we say take nothing away from the client's home, we mean nothing. If you see a magazine in a trash container in the bedroom, which would normally mean that the client is throwing it away and you would like to read it, do not take it. Put it in the trash bag you are using to gather the trash and then leave that bag in their central container. Many times clients will call and say they threw it away by mistake, it dropped into the trash somehow, or the client changed their mind and didn't mean to throw it away. When they call the office, they can be told to go to their central trash container and retrieve it. It is their possession until it goes to the dump. The same is true of the central trash container outside of their home. When you deposit the customer's trash in the central container, do not take anything out. If you are cleaning a make-ready home, there could be a lot of things that you will need to throw away. Throw them away. Do not take them. Again, if a client is there and asks if you want them, by all means, take them if you can use them. If a note is left saying you can take what you want, please call the office and have the office reconfirm with the client that that is exactly what the note is saying, and you can take it all. Often there are exceptions to the word everything. Finally, if there is something that has been thrown away that you might like and the client is home, do not ask the client if you can have it, even if it's in the trash. Clients have called owners and told them how uncomfortable that makes them feel because they did not intend to throw it away. We do not want a client to feel uncomfortable in their own home. Rule number 5, never take any food or drink into the client's home. You have been invited into the client's home to clean their home, not for any other reason. You cannot eat or drink anything while you are cleaning a home. There is also a good chance of spilling whatever you have on the furniture or carpeting of the client's home while you are busy cleaning. Do not use their microwave to heat whatever you decide to eat for lunch after you clean their home. They have invited you into their home to clean it, not to have lunch in it. As obvious as it seems that this would not be appropriate conduct in a client's home, there is always that unbelievable team that actually sits down and has lunch at the client's home when the client is not home. Spare bucket supplies, minus kitchen and bath buckets. In this section, we are only going to address the extra supplies you'll need to carry in order to restock after each home cleaning. We are not going to cover what is carried in the kitchen, dusting, and bathroom bucket. Those items will be covered when you watch the video that teaches you how to clean the area you will be responsible for in a home. Spares should be carried of the following items that are used frequently: glass cleaner, disinfectant cleaner, Tilex, mini vac bags, large vacuum bags, spare vacuum belts, spray bottles, furniture polish, Comet, sponges, garbage bags, floor cleaner, schmop pole, schmop head, rags or swipes, bag for dirty rags, small vacuum cleaner, small vacuum hose, small vacuum poles, small vacuum floor pieces, long duster pole, long duster head, swipes, and mop bucket. The specific brands or product names you will be using as glass cleaner, disinfectant cleaner, mini bags, etc. will be given to you by your manager. What is important is that you have something that will work for each of the above items needed, and your manager will show you those at the conclusion of this subsection. We are packed and ready to head out to our first home of the day. Here is the next set of rules to be followed to ensure that you make that fabulous first impression. Rule number 1, be on time. There is nothing that speaks higher for professionalism than being on time. It is a start of doing what you said you would do. If you do not arrive on time and the client is home to see that, everything you do after that will be subject to scrutiny. Rule number 2, read any client comments and/or office comments before entering the home. Upon arriving at the home, there are a few things that will help immensely with implementing a smooth and professional start to your home cleaning experience. Arm yourself with all the information you have on this client before you even enter the home. What mistakes you can avoid here will set the stage for the remainder of your relationship with this client. Whether it's the first or the 50th time you are cleaning this client's home, if you are familiar with this client because you clean them on a regular basis, you must still look at the comments your office has denoted to see if anything is different since the last time you went to this home. The client may have contacted the office since the last time you were there because they have a new puppy that likes to sneak out of the door whenever anyone comes in. Familiarize yourself with any information that your office gives you regarding a client. If your information tells you how many bathrooms there are in a home, be sure that you do not miss one. If the file states that the home has 7 bathrooms and you have only cleaned 6, you need to look for the last bath. If you've cleaned 7 and the file states they have 6, you need to call the office so the customer service manager can call the client and find out if we need to skip a bath or charge the client more money. The information your office has given to you will also tell you if this client has an alarm code that will go off within 30 seconds of entering the home. If you have not read this information and the code is in your car, you will probably not make the time frame and the police will arrive at the home. This can be embarrassing for your company and costly too. There is normally a charge for false alarms and your company will need to pay it. Perhaps this client has threatened to quit if we ever use pledge on her furniture again. We must use her teak oil here. Office notes will give you this information. A professional never stops reading the comments on a customer before they enter the home. Rule number 3. If at first you cannot gain access to a home, try again. Look at the notes and see how to attain access to the home. Do you have a key, a garage code? Is there a hidden key? And is the door open? Be creative here. If the client said the door would be open and the front one isn't, try a back or side door. Look for keys under the mat or other obvious places. If you do have a key or one is hidden, be sure to ring the doorbell or knock on the door before you use the key. The client might be home, and you would not want to startle them by walking in on them, or they might be doing something that you would rather not see. Let them know that you are entering. If no one answers the door, then enter and announce yourselves. Cleaning people. There is a chance that the client is home but could not hear the doorbell. Greeting the client. If the client is home, you must always introduce yourself.
Hello, Mrs. Butler. I'm Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
And this is Laura.
Hi, Laura.
How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Is there anything special we could do for you today?
No, nothing special. I'm going to go out and run some errands, and then I'll be back in a couple hours.
Okay. And how would you like for us to lock up if you're not back?
Just the front door is fine.
Okay. Have a great day, and thank you so much for your business.
You're welcome.
If you work on a cleaning team, the team leader should introduce herself and her team members to the client. The client has a right to know who is in their home. Always be friendly and polite. Ask them how they are today and how the service was the last time you were there. If it is the first time you are cleaning this home, but they are repeat clients, you should ask them anyway. You will want to know if there is something the last team missed. Also ask if they have any special needs that day. If they make a request that is not on your regular cleaning list, then call the office to determine if an additional cost needs to be incurred. If the client states that they are leaving the home for a while and have not provided you with a key, be sure to ask the client what you should do to lock up if you finish before they return. This concludes section 1. Please turn off the video and answer the questions your manager has given to you regarding this section.